My name is Mal, and 9 months ago, I quit my job as a clinical supervisor in ABA therapy to pursue my ceramic business full time. Here's how it's been going. My first 5 months of business were amazing. I was busy beyond belief and actually overwhelmed with orders. I was able to pay rent off of one design that went viral. It was to the point where I had burnt myself out taking any and all orders that I could get because I didn't know when this opportunity would come again. I was honestly slowly dying inside, but super grateful that I was able to stand on my own without an employer to support me. I landed my first 2 brand partnerships in the same month, and everything was feeling so great with business. At this point, I was feeling really confident that I could have maybe a personal studio space. I was outgrowing the shelf that I had at my community studio, and I was overwhelmed with the lack of space that I had. Everything was so exciting and new, and I was so eager to know that I was at a place where I could start growing and scaling. I was doing less markets in person, which I low-key absolutely despise, and I was able to fully be online marketing myself and pushing my sales. And that was until summer hit. Dun dun dun. My roommate let me know that she was moving out. I thought it was a great opportunity to lean into the space that I already had, and so I decided to turn my second bedroom into a home studio. I really wanted to take another leap because I thought, if not now, then when would I be able to have the opportunity to have a home studio where I could roll out of bed and simply make art? I had enough saved up, so I thought if I have enough funds to get me through the summer, then why not just try it and see what happens. I turned my second bedroom into a home studio, and honestly, it was absolute bliss. I'm sure you can relate to the thought of wanting to live by yourself. I bought a wheel and I bought a bunch of shelving and supplies and all of these things, but then I wasn't making enough sales. The summer was extremely slow for me, and because I didn't want to do in-person markets, I was overwhelmed and stressed. Things got real serious real quick. This now brings me to September. 9 months into the year, I'm still in a predicament where I need my business in a separate space, but it just simply can't be in my home. I also recognize this is another transition that my life is going to be enduring, and it takes some time to adjust, which I'm not super looking forward to. I also have exactly 1 week to figure all this out because I need to have that room empty and clean. Now that we're approaching holiday season, I am feeling a little bit more optimistic. I am also trying not to regret the decision to build out a home studio over the slowest season of the year. And I'm also trying not to think about all of the sales I could be making at the markets that I didn't participate in. But I took a leap of faith in myself and I got to try it out. Will I ever do it again? Who knows? But at this point, I realized I need to take smaller bites in my business. And I'm also learning to just pivot when necessary. Business is always going to ebb and flow, which I completely knew going into this, but it's still not easy to work through. So that's how business is going. We are now entering the fall season very soon, which will slide right into the holidays, and I'm really just hoping that things turn around. I make a fuck ton of money and people still fuck with me and support me so I can support myself. Anyway, wish me luck. Thank you so much again for all of your support. I love you. Appreciate you. Would die without you, literally.